instant. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to...
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Zebra. Left, left. Hey! Took right.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. He's going to take a shot down the field. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Fair.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A give, and here comes Harris. Najee Harris. The speed on display. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll go play action with Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. He will have a Steelers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, hey! Hey, alert, alert, alert!
Now Wilson on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able...
And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. Yeah! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A dive and a catch! Incredible! That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike. And at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect. And in this case, he just flat out missed them. And we're talking about a massive play had they connected, but instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and Sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Alert, alert. 14.
Now Wilson on second down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. And that's a great example why.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Here's Smith to return it. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
One flip. Hey, zero.
Williams
Zero.
in motion. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Now a screen set up for Harris. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 5.
25. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Got it. Reload. Grenade.
Play action. Now, Wilson. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending.